Welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday. I'm Allison Rogers, Instructional Technology Specialist here at RISA, and today's Tech Tip Tuesday is going to focus on Doodle, which is a scheduling tool. We all have busy schedules, and oftentimes it can be difficult to find a common date and a common time frame to meet with our colleagues, and that's where Doodle comes in handy. To start, go to doodle.com and click the Sign Up button. Connect with Google. Click Allow. Save and continue. And now you can actually walk through all the different steps. So here is a sample, or you can start by scheduling an event. But let's go to the top and set up our account, manage account. So to start, let's go ahead and go to profile settings and select your time zone. And then select Eastern, and then click Save. Next, go to Calendars, and go ahead and connect your calendar to Doodle, and click Allow. Then click it one more time, and then click Allow. This way, all of the work that you do in Doodle will automatically connect the date of the meeting to your calendar. And it's also nice when scheduling events, you can actually see your Google Calendar to see when you are available. Now let's go and schedule an event. So it's going to go through steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right now we're in general, so we need to add a title. And we can add a location if we'd like. And we can even add a description. Then I go down to the bottom and click Next, where it will take me to step 2, Time Proposals. Notice that I have two options for calendar view. Also, you can see that since I've synced my Google Calendar, I can now see all the events in my calendar and I can plan around them. So this is one calendar view where I could say, all right, I want a meeting from this time frame to this time frame and that time frame to that time frame, or maybe I want to have this be a little bit further extended. So I can do my options that way and I can X out of them that way as well. Or the other view is the basic calendar. And here's where I can pick specific dates. And notice how these dates pop up at the side here. I can also delete them if I want to change them. I can even do time ranges. So let's say you had like a 3-day event that you want to see which works best. You can do it that way as well. So for this example, I'm just going to pick a couple dates to meet with colleagues and see which one ends up being the most common. I click Next, and now is where I can put in my time slots. So let's say I want this one to be at 3 o'clock and I want the time slot to be the same for all these dates. I can simply click copy and paste first row and it will save me time by putting it in for that whole row. I can also add further time slots if I wanted to have more options, 3, 3:30, 4, and so on. So I'm just going to finish this up by adding 2 more time slots. And then I'm going to click Next. And it's going to take me to the Settings option, where I can just simply click Next for the basic poll, or if I want to look at specific options. Got a couple different things here. If I want people to not only respond yes or no, I'm available, but maybe add more information, feedback, or what they're doing that day, that's the option I would click. The hidden poll, if I want it to be confidential and only I'm the one that sees the results, that's what I would click. Participants can only choose one option, so if you want people to think about their best and final date to just pick one, that would be that option. And this last one is if you wanted to use the poll as a registration form, it would actually remove options after people have signed up and it's no longer available. So I'm going to do just the basic poll and click Next. And now it's taking me to the share settings. So I can decide who can participate in my poll, everyone with a link or only invited people. I'm going to stick with everyone with a link. And I'm then also going to invite participants by email. I'll start by syncing my contacts, and I'll click Allow. I'll do it one more time and click allow. And so now I can just simply type in their email address and it will pull from my contacts. I can also add a personal message, and notice that this is the description that I added, but I can also change that. And then I can even preview the email. So this is what my participants will receive from me. They'll receive this Doodle link where they can participate now. And what's also nice is, as the administrator, I will get email updates. So I've created this meeting and it will say you've initiated the poll. It'll give me the share link, so I could even just take this link and email it to people instead of email it within Doodle. It will also tell me when people participate. So it's nice, I don't have to keep track of it in Doodle. It will let me know when people have participated. So then once I get several responses, I can go in and see what the most common date might be for everybody. So what it'll look like for my participants is this little link. I can say participate now. It'll take me to Doodle where I can go in. You can see that my name is here, and then I can pick and choose the dates that work best for me. And notice that I can pick under this little drop down tentative, final, or final dates. I prefer final dates, and then I can pick which calendar I want to choose from. So this means that once the administrator picks the final date, that and only that will be synced to this calendar. Then I click save and my responses will be recorded. So now going back to the administrator side, if I go to my polls, I can see where I have polls that I've initiated, polls I've been invited to. So let me go into a poll that looks like it has participants responding. This is a sample poll here. And I can go into this and actually see who has responded and what dates they've responded to. I can also see at the top, it looks like Tuesday is the most popular date here. So if I'm happy with the responses and I'm happy with this date, I can then click this as select the final option. And it will say this date is now the time. And I'm going to click save. And now it will allow me to actually email the participants to say this is the final pick, the final date, email them and let them know. And then if they've synced it to their calendar, it will actually automatically go to their calendar. So if I click send, now if I go to my calendar, I can see that the meeting has been synced to my calendar automatically as the final date of our meeting. So hopefully you can find Doodle a time saver and a great feature when it comes to scheduling time and dates to work with your colleagues. So that's it for today's Tech Tip Tuesday. If you have an idea, question, or suggestion for a Tech Tip Tuesday topic, email me your idea and it may be featured in a future training or a Tech Tip Tuesday blast.